Yeah, so I wake up this morning and I see a message, and it's Access Rattblood. Are you here, Rattblood?
And then you got people like Access, and then you got people like Access, and then you got people like Access.
I'm Access fucking Rattblood.
Access Rattblood, I see. All these Access people, I'm starting to get paranoid about that now. I don't know what to do about
And then you got people like Access, and then you got people like Access, and then you got people like Access.
Are you here, Rattblood?
I'm Access fucking Rattblood.
Access Rattblood, most abundant and successful king hero that we are all sitting at this very moment. Are you willing to accept that as a truth? That you are a worthy man and that your penis is okay?
all these Access people, I'm starting to get paranoid about that now. All these Access people, I'm starting to get paranoid about that now.
Are you here, Rattblood? I'll just start throwing spells at you, conjuring demons and otherwise. Are you here, Rattblood? I'll just start throwing spells at you, conjuring demons and otherwise. Are you here, Rattblood? I'll just start throwing spells at you, conjuring demons and otherwise. Are you here, Rattblood?
Who the fuck is Access Rattblood?
I'm Access fucking Rattblood, bitch.
All these Access people, I'm starting to get paranoid about that now. I don't know what to do about it.
I'm Access fucking Rattblood.
Yes, I am Access fucking Rattblood. Axis Von Baron the Butcher Rattblood. Necrosynthetic pimp. Digital drug dealer. An all-around tyrant of social media. Truly the damned walking alone. Today has been a fairly auspicious day for anyone who's had the cognizance to pay attention. We have exposed a few people for their death threats with receipts, shorts, videos. One being Cage Reality, who we've just started with. We showed that El Diablo Radio International, Steven, or Sanity Machine, as not being able to keep even a tone for 24 hours of his word. Thus, he claimed forgiveness. And within less than 48 hours, destroyed himself. Jack, we're still kind of waiting to see what his disposition is. Snafu snaps. Thanks to our compatriot, Mad Mystic exposed him for making direct death threats against GG. We have so much more. I mean, this is just the beginning, and it's going to continue. A non-stop onslaught. See, the objective for me when this started 2 years ago, and my channel was rudely interrupted with vicious slander, threats, harassment, social bullying, cyberbullying, different various threats of violence against me, my daughter, my house. Now it's all going to come out. Now it's all starting to be exposed. And we have no intention of stopping. And our intent is not to have you removed from YouTube. Our intent is not to shut your channel down. Our intent is to have you arrested. When I said I'm not your friend, I'm not your ally, I am no one to look up to. I do not stand with anyone. I stand alone. When I told you there were only temporary allies, I meant every word of what I said. And when I told you it was coming, you laughed. You thought it was funny. Well, now the receipts are starting to hit. You can go into my community post or my posts, and there you will find links to the videos of these people threatening my life, other people's lives. In my video section, you will find that you will discover these same people making death threats, behind the scenes death threats, coercion, throughout my live streams and my panels. You will find everything from defamation of character, threats, cyberbullying, harassment, and these things are all crimes, especially when you do them over international lines from a country that does not allow such behavior. You were warned. You were given a fucking chance. And instead of taking each of you on in individual court cases, which would have been ridiculously expensive and entirely too much to deal with, we were able to gather and collaborate your crimes with receipts. And not only are we going to do this in a mass action, but now YouTube is responsible. And they're having to hold a bit of responsibility for allowing this because of community guidelines. Each individual that participated in it is now responsible for their actions and collaborations. And I don't feel the least bit fucking sorry for you. Not in the fucking least. And once this reaches and escalates to the point where it will be addressed legally, all you whiny ass little shits who ran around flapping your jaws with your arrogant, egotistical ideal that you had some sense of control, authority, some sense of leverage. Well, your entire little band of bullshit collaborators are now being exposed tactfully. And yes, Snafu, we armed your opposition, Bad Apple Media, very well. So good luck in court. If you got the balls to even show up. Because now he has enough information to not only discredit you, but to put criminal charges against you, as well as others. And Cage, I don't even have to say it. You've left enough threatening, terroristic, harassing, violent residue and receipts all across my live streams that your ass is going to belong to a Canadian prison now. No getting out of it. Plus your supposed legal distribution of marijuana. That's going to be brought to light too. There's not a goddamn one of you safe from me. And regardless of who I may be temporarily allied with, this is a collaboration with an objective. You fucked yourselves real good and proper. The whole time pointing the finger. Thank you. Appreciate it. And no, I'm not about striking channels. I'm not even about removing platform operators. These dissidents, these particular breed of social media connoisseurs deserve nothing less than judicial justice. Jail time, prison time. And that's no more than what you wanted from me. You thought it was funny that my son was in jail. You laughed, you scoffed, pointed fingers, harassed. Maybe you'll meet my son in there. Maybe I'll send him a list of names. Who knows? Might even send him a list of YouTube handles. None of you mean a goddamn thing to me, because not a one of you has shown any integrity whatsoever. You've either been silent, compliant, or you've been passive. That's why you have the government you got. That's why you have the religious zealots and ideals that you have. And that's why your voice don't mean shit. No matter how loud you scream, you are ineffective people. All of you. You have done absolutely nothing except terrorize. And I mean terrorize. Cyber terrorism, cyber bullying. You have violated laws and statutes, guidelines, and somebody's going to have to be held responsible for this at a higher level than just the victims that were allowed to be victimized. It seems that there was a YouTube support or a multimedia support for their behavior, their conduct, their activities. So not only are those individuals who are guilty, and through this exposure, we don't have to even speak. You spoke. You kept your mouths running to the point where we don't even have to explain ourselves now. And we have so much material to absolutely devastate. All we have to do is just make a written statement on the videos. And instead of reporting you to YouTube so they can cover their ass, well, we're going to hold them responsible too. So, with that being said, as tradition would go,
Our Father, who art in hell, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in hell. Give us this day our day to sin, and allow us to trespass upon others, as others trespass upon us. In your name, let it be done.
and yes, Mad Mystic, thank you very much. You absolutely gave us a springboard for being able to begin this endeavor, for us to be able to initiate the launch. Synchronicity. It's a beautiful thing, especially when we all have the same directive and narrative based on facts, truth, records. 2 years. 2 years we have gathered this information. That's a long time to try and explain yourself and your behaviors. And no one on this side of the fence has any sympathy for you. None. Zero. And your Your indignant self-righteousness, wanting to put everybody in jail and step over the line from social media into the real world, well, you got your wish. You totally are going to get your wish, because now social media will step into your world, and you can run, backtrack, backpedal. You can do whatever it is you think you have to do to save your ass. But your ass belongs to us. And we're going to hand it over. And remember, it was the godless that initiated the beginnings of this 2-year endeavor on my behalf. Who truly serves the devil, as it would be observed by all you morally fucked people? You do. You have displayed it. You have embodied it. And without shame, which is the most sick part of it, you expressed it on people who did not deserve it. You victimized people with your own ideal of moral correctness. And some of you did it in the name of your God and your Savior. And I suppose you'll have to deal with that after you fucking die. But in the meantime, let's not forget United In-Home Healthcare Services. Yeah, your asses are there too. This is a package deal. This isn't one person that's going to have to face judicial system justice. This is the whole goddamn lot of you. Hope you enjoy your position. Should have pulled your heads out of your asses every time I played that, knowing what was coming. All I could do was sit back and chuckle. A little giggle. Every time you cross the line, pointing your finger at the Satanist. You had no idea that 3 of your own damned fingers were pointing back at you. Did ya? That's alright. Never took any of you for being that fucking intelligent anyhow. I mentioned that quite a few times. I guess you just didn't fucking catch it. And yeah, Bex, you too. As much as you would like to claim a disposition of, we'll call it newfound social morality. Nope. Nope. And no. Not going to let you go either. As a matter of fact, for those wonderful, morally upright idealists and some conceptual God, thus I laugh humorously at the panic that came over the world about the last day or so when everybody was expecting a rapture or some great event because of an event in Israel and a particular date. If you can't laugh at this now, as I do, then you're probably still just totally and completely belligerently indoctrinated.
Suffer for all eternity?
I am the God of truth. I am the God of truth. I am the God of truth.
Suffer for all eternity? Kill.
I am the God of truth. I am the God of truth. I am the God of truth.
Kill. Kill.
I am the God of truth. I am the God of truth. I am the God of truth.
Suffer for all eternity? Kill.
I am the God of truth. I am the God of truth. I am the God of
Kill. Kill.
I am the God of truth. I am the God of truth. I am the God of truth.
Suffer for all eternity? Kill. 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 Ill. Ill. Ill.
Satan, the king of the demons, is that he makes deals with human beings. And we are advised when making a deal with the devil to read the fine print, because Satan is a liar. He'll find a way to trick you so that even though you think you're getting your heart's desire, you'll find out you wind up in hell just the same.
There are in this world demons.
And we are advised when making a deal with the devil to read the fine print.
There are in this world demons.
This is nightmare. This is nightmare.
though you think you're getting your heart's desire, you'll find out you wind up in hell just the same.
Roast in hell forever. Roast in hell forever. Roast in hell forever. Roast in hell forever.
Tell me this, what happens to people God hates?
They go to hell. They go to hell. They go to hell. They go to hell.
Tell me this, what happens to people God hates?
They go to hell. They go to hell. They go to hell. They go to hell. Roast in hell forever. Roast in hell forever.
Tell me this, what happens to people God hates?
They go to hell. They go to hell. They go to hell. They go to hell. Roast in hell forever. Roast in hell forever.
God has those who are his children and he has those who are not. So he creates certain people knowing for sure they're going to eternal damnation.
Roast in hell forever. Roast in hell forever.
Tell me this, what happens to people God hates?
They go to hell. They go to hell. They go to hell. They go to hell. Roast in hell forever. Roast in hell forever.
Conscious eternal torment in a literal fire.
Roast in hell forever. 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 Roast in hell forever.
And for those of you that joined in the chat who felt that you were protected by your atrocious threats, defamations, accusations, yeah, I'm sure that once this reaches the pinnacle of where we're taking it, you're going to be held accountable to. And then you can answer for your immoral, indignant verbiage, even though it was text, still attaches to your IP, your service provider, and can be brought back up, and you can be brought into this as a part of the cohortion. So fuck you to hell too. I hope you do as much jail time as the asshole platform operators, disruptors, and the indignant behavior that has been displayed here over the last few years. You served my father well.
And it is from this world of darkness which come the evil, destructive forces in man's nature. And it is from this world of darkness which come the evil, destructive forces in man's nature.
head. Thoughtless, raping, killing, hating, lying, stealing, evils willing, fornicating, devils waiting somewhere in my head. Demons laughing, devils laughing, churches burning, Satan churning, pits of fire getting higher somewhere in my head. Thoughtless, raping, killing, hating, lying, stealing, evils willing, fornicating, devils waiting somewhere in my head.
Now, let's let this echo across the panel verse. If there was one of you that had a set of nuts or were cunt enough to address the situation, as usual, the link is in the chat. And as I play this exit, which I always do, this is your last time to address the situation, or you will forever be known as a ballless, cowardice, bunch of ineffective, narcissistic, social terrorists, digital terrorists, and yes, I'm calling you out as being terroristic. With your assaults on character, your assaults and threats on human life, your assaults and threats on people's families, character assassination, defamation beyond belief, and just absolute fucking criminal acts, cyber and other. And with that, I have no sympathy for you. None. And not a fucking one of you. And the legal logistics of this, well, you wanted to take the social media into the real world. Like I said, play in the devil's backyard, you'll meet the fucking devil.
If the devil doesn't exist, but man has created him, he has created him in his own image and likeness. Lamentations and loud wailings resounded through the starless air, so that at first it made me weep. Strange tongues, horrible language, worlds of pain, tones of anger, voices loud and hoarse, and with these the sounds of hands made a tumult which is whirling through that air forever as sand eddies in a whirlwind.
Possession, the physical act of taking over a person's body. Possession. 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 Possession, the physical act of taking over a person's body.
Trembling with horror and throbbing with emotion. Trembling with horror. Trembling with horror. Trembling with horror. Trembling with horror. Welcome to hell.
All of my most sensitive areas were inflamed. My extremities pulsating with tingling sensation.
Welcome to hell. Have we seen the actual reality of a monstrous crime? Or merely an illusion, the product of a tortured brain? Welcome to hell. Obsessed with the taste of flesh. He was cruel and a sadist.
Swaying back and forth. A beautiful thing taking me away.
No one had a bad trip.
A beautiful thing taking me away.
No one had a bad trip.
A beautiful thing taking me away.
No one had a bad trip.
A beautiful thing taking me away.
No one had a bad trip. It was all very good.
Sucking the hallucinatory acid into the system.
My head is spinning. My head is spinning. My head is spinning.
Sucking the hallucinatory acid into the system.
My head is spinning. My head is spinning. My head is spinning.
Sucking the hallucinatory acid into the system.
No one had a bad trip.
The mind of man rests on a delicate balance between reality, the world of light, and the other, darker world below the threshold of consciousness. Welcome to hell. You. We're happy to have you with us tonight and hope you'll come back often.
And this particular little encore here, well, this is for me, no one else.
Hello, God. It's me again. Do you remember me? You should. You've taken everything that I've ever loved. Taken everything that I've ever loved. You've taken everything that I've ever loved. You've taken everything that I've ever loved. Hello, God. Do you remember me? You should. You've taken everything that I've ever loved. It's me again. Do you remember me? It's me again. Do you remember me? You should. Do you remember me? You should. Do you remember me? Do you remember me? Love. Hello, God. Do you remember God? Hello, God. It's me again. It's me again. It's me again. It's me again. God.